To help, I don't know if you're familiar with William Lane Craig's debate with Paul Draper on the existence of God, but one of the arguments that Paul Draper, who's an agnostic, gives against like theism is the idea of like the moral meager fruits of Christianity, where he says like people that say they're Christians and they're supposedly like following the true, perfect, all loving God, they turn out to just be like everyone else, and they have all these um, inadequate or just average moral fruits, or in the case of Ravi, people who claim to be Christians but do these horrific, damaging things. This counts as just evidence against God. And like if this Christianity stuff really had some legs to it, these people would actually be doing great things. But instead, we see people like Ravi who just fail and fall short. So this religion must be false. So kind of trying to sum up an objection here to like Christianity from like a situation like Ravi's. But how would you respond to something along these lines?
Yeah, I mean, if the Christian message was like Christians are the best, like Christians are heroes, then I think that argument would hold a lot of water. But like the Christian worldview and message is just the opposite. It's like every one of us has a profound capacity for harm, toxicity, and deception. Deception that we peddle to others, and deception we even peddle to ourselves. And so when one looks at a situation like Ravi, like it should not be surprising, heartbreaking, but not surprising to anybody familiar with the scriptures. Joe Vitelli has an incredible quote where she talks about, if you look at the just gross stories of the Bible, one of the reasons that they exist is to show us that God will not participate in a religious cover-up. That God is very honest about the depravity and brokenness and human capacity for evil. In fact, that's the reason Jesus decided that he'd enter into the brokenness of the world, is because he's so honest about our brokenness, and yet loves us nonetheless, in that his death not only washes away or makes it possible to wash away all the shame and the wrong that every one of us has done, but also washes away, heals the brokenness that is done by that harm, that as humans harm each other. Isaiah 53, ancient prophecy that about the Messiah, Jesus, says, by his stripes we are healed. And so in that I see that the blood of Jesus, addresses the harm we cause others and the harm that others have caused us. And so, yeah, when we see a situation like Ravi's, I think the Bible both anticipates it, but also provides an honest solution to it. And I don't know that atheism or a lot of other worldviews do either, anticipating the depth of our depravity and provide a solution to the